What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol QQQ for the NASDAQ 100 ETF, of course. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We talk about this marketplace regularly here on the channel, and of course, all we have is some boring price action back and forth inside this area of balance. Now, whenever you get quote-unquote boring price action, this is when you especially need to start paying attention. Whenever you have areas of balance, right, the market moves from areas of balance to areas of excess. I can prove this to you right now. Here's an area of balance. How did we move out of it? An area of excess, right? So this is really when you start planning for and starting to gear up for these larger directional moves. As you get compression, people get tired back and forth. When one side beats the other side, buyers versus sellers, obviously, then we're looking for that outsized move. Could be in either direction. Again, we haven't broken firmly one way or another, but we are supporting right off the low end of the range. We're attempting the top end of the range once again. The S&Ps look a little bit better with some higher lows coming in, but if we look at the QQQ on the 30-minute, you can see that they're more equal. So equal lows in here. Technically, yes, that is a higher low there. So we can read into that a little bit as being slightly more bullish, but in the QQQ, it's all about the gap overhead, right? So can we break up and over 362 to fill the gap up to 364.50s? And then after that, it's all about that lower high that we set from here to here, right? That is the big number around 369. That's been the target. And based on this area of consolidation, if we do a quick range double, traditionally what we're looking for is a range double, right? That basically takes us to 369. So can we put in an equal high is the next major question in the NASDAQ. Now, do be aware that because we are technically in a downtrend with lower highs in place, we can't also write off the fact that we might get a look above and fail, right? So if this breakout, if we get into the gap, and let's say that, the gap just doesn't fill immediately, maybe we're doing something like this, we're really struggling coming back down, something like this. If that gap doesn't fill immediately, that's telling you something about the marketplace and that the buyers probably aren't ready to step up in full force to make it to the 369, right? I wouldn't want to see that. I would want to see the gap fill in an extremely quick manner. Otherwise, we may get a look above and fail. That's the downside case. That's the only sort of way I see the market having a bigger rollover, basically failing to break out, trading back down underneath the top end of the new 4-day balance should target the lower end of the range right here at 354 roughly. And that's, we know that's an important number as well, simply because it's the top end of the prior balance from right here. So, if you're looking for a larger downside move in the marketplace, I wouldn't look for it just yet. If we get something that looks like this, and again, the target's going to be here, maybe that opens the door. But as of right now, everything in front of us, I'm not seeing it as the more likely scenario. It looks like the market wants to make the move higher. It wants to break this resistance trend line. Even if it's just sideways through time, it's indicating that the strength of the sellers is dwindling, quite frankly, and we would watch for that upside continuation. So that's what I've got for you in the QQQ today. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.